and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia on the Lawrencia TV, a channel that celebrates ordinary people doing extraordinary things. So please subscribe, like, share, and also click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I post new content. So for today's episode, we're going to be talking about The Real Housewives of Lagos, episode 7. So I was able to watch episode 7 of The Real Housewives of Lagos, and the drama has started, ladies and gentlemen. And although it was entertaining, but at the same time it was also disappointing, because these are supposed to be women supporting their businesses, holding each other's arms and just helping each other grow. But that was not the case. So let me just backtrack a bit. Caroline Danjuma, or Caroline Hutchings, and Linda Ikeji had, public fallout where she accused Linda of publishing lies regarding her marriage, regarding her age, regarding her children. I mean, Carolina made a whole lot of accusations, and it was even dragged to court, where I don't even remember what the settlement was, but I think they settled out of court, or a judgment was reached or something. But that bad blood continued, and during all those things, Laura Ikeji, being the younger sister of Linda Ikeji, was kind of defending her sister. She was very vocal online. She was accusing Caroline of everything under the sun. She was basically, if you look at the way Laura was attacking Caroline, you'd think she was the one writing all those things on behalf of Linda Ikeji. But anyway, that was it. That drama died down and everybody forgot about it. Caroline got divorced and moved on. Laura Ikeji got married. Linda Ikeji fell pregnant, had a child, and everybody was happy. Everybody was winning. Until The Real Housewives of Lagos, Laura was kind of cold towards Caroline. I think she felt that Caroline came after her family, and she just had that bad blood stemming from what they had previously. They sat down, talked about it, and hashed things out. I mean, that was also dramatic, but it seems they were on the same page, women supporting women. Laura had a fashion show where Caroline attended, and they didn't really have any issues there. Now, Miriam decided to host the lady for dinner or lunch in her house, and Caroline, for some reason which she said the production team were aware of, she was late. But then Chioma, the perpetual late comer, was also late, and she somehow linked up with Caroline, and they came together. According to the ladies, they were about 5 hours late, so the lunch that was supposed to start maybe 1 o'clock ended up starting around 9 p.m. in the night, and the ladies were complaining, the ladies were angry. But when Chioma and Caroline arrived, they apologized for their late comings. They apologized. Caroline specifically said that she was late because of certain things out of her control, and she apologized to the ladies. Everybody was okay with that apology. Then the next scene was when Chioma was hosting some kind of charity event. Caroline was there to help her out, and all of a sudden Laura Ikeji started sending apparently they have like a WhatsApp group where all the ladies share ideas and talk about whatever they need to talk about. Laura Ikeji started sending messages on that WhatsApp group, calling out Chioma and Caroline for always being late. She said if it was any other events that she would have left, she wouldn't have waited for 5 hours. I mean, 5 hours is a long time to wait for two people to arrive for an event. But even at the same time, because it was hashed out during that dinner, And nobody, though Laura was behaving strangely, she was just a Debbie Downer, you know. But at the end of the day, if she didn't have a problem there, or she didn't state that during that dinner, although Miriam made it very clear that she didn't want any drama in her house, she didn't want anybody to come here. She literally made that she literally said anybody that brings drama, she was going to throw them out. So maybe that was why Laura didn't really say her mind when they were there. So Laura sent out these messages calling out Caroline and Chioma that they should never try, like they shouldn't come late to future events. Caroline and Chioma took offense because Caroline said, well, for her to call her out, she has never been late to events. That most of the events that they organize or they host, she and Iyabojo are always the first person to arrive for any event. She also mentioned that Laura, during her fashion show, Laura was about 6 hours late to her own event. So Laura took offense that Caroline was even replying, because I don't think Chioma said anything. Caroline was the one replying because Chioma was busy trying to wrap her head around organizing her charity event. So Caroline was the one actually replying to Laura. And it just went from 0 to 100. Caroline accused Laura of, selling herself. She said Laura was pimped in her presence to an event. They went for an event, and they brought in Laura to pimp her to one of the governors that was present at that event. She said that she was in the room when they literally brought in Laura. So Laura took offense. Laura started they called each other a whole lot of names. It was just gutter behavior, because I don't see any reason why some of them are married, all of them are mothers, except for Chioma. She's not a mother, but these are people with daughters. I mean, how do you even start teaching your children that you have to apply restraints to certain things? Like, you don't have to hit below the belt. And I can understand from Caroline's point of view, because Laura has always had this attitude of I don't want to be in the same room with Caroline. Why am I even... She just have that... I don't know what it is, but Laura is just... She is just dramatic, just for the sake of drama. I mean, it's not... You're not creating drama for the fun of it, but you're just creating drama to be malicious. I think that is the difference between just a drama for the show and taking previous beef and rehashing it on the show. Laura was attacking Caroline. She was saying that her marriage, her husband left her with nothing. She married a billionaire and now she had nothing to show for it, that she had no job. She's sleeping with small boys. It was just like downright crazy. Caroline came back calling all of them the Ikeji sisters prostitutes. It was just crazy. Everybody was just trying to say things that they could say just to hurt. You know, when you're just trying to not just hurt that person, but hurt the families of those people, which is just, I don't know how. I know reality shows are full of dramas. I get that. I mean, I've been a fan of reality show for a very long time. I know for that show to sell, you need drama. But at the same time, there are drama that are not necessary, especially when you're bringing people's family into it and you're not putting that in a positive way. Like, Laura had to now sit with her husband to explain to her husband why or how she was pimped. So that is the next episode that we're going to be seeing this week, but I just think that was not necessary, regardless of whatever beef you have with somebody. Listen, everybody at some point would have a problem with some other people. How you deal with that going forward? You guys are there to make money. You guys are there to expand your connections and showcase your brand, sell yourself. I don't see any reason why. You can have quarrels, don't get me wrong. It mustn't be, lovey-dovey 24 hours, but going that low. And Laura started the whole thing. I mean, I think Laura, they probably gave her a script to be the villain, because sometimes she just behave as if she don't want to be there, but you signed the contract. I mean, I understand that, okay, some of them, they were not aware of people that were going to be on the show, but you signed that contract. Now you've seen the people that you're going to be working with. You have to somehow find ways to suppress whatever emotions you have or had for that person, and just create, a good working environment. Just imagine going to work every day and you're having panic attacks because you know that somebody is going to bring drama. You know that somebody is not just going to attack you, is going to attack your family. I am not saying Laura is entirely to blame, but Laura brought the drama. I think regardless of how we want to look at this thing, from the beginning of the show, any drama that we've had on that show, Laura is part of that drama. I think they told her, listen, you have to bring the drama or something. I just don't know what it is, because Caroline actually mentioned that Laura, she dances on her Instagram page, she is lively, she is jovial, so you cannot even marry these two people together. Laura, the Instagram influencer, and Laura, the Real Housewives. She is just a Debbie Downer. She is just she looked miserable. Like, she actually said that she was bored. So I didn't think it was, good for their brand for them to go that low. Get that low to insult each other. I mean, you're telling somebody you're sleeping with small boys. Women, we already receive a whole lot of backlash when we're successful. Everybody thinks, oh, it is a man. Your success is as a result of you being with a man or you dating this person. That woman might just have worked as, twice as hard as any other person to get what she has. But just because you're a woman, people attribute your success to a man. And the painful part of it is that these are two women attacking each other based on what they have. Laura is basically telling Caroline, you had nothing, your husband married you, now that your husband left, you have nothing. And Caroline, on the other hand, was saying that the sisters are prostitutes, everything they got as a result of that. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. These are women that people are supposed to be looking up to them. People are supposed to look at them and think, okay, if I work hard, this is going to be the result. And then we come online to mentor young girls, and then people are looking at you like, oh, you got your money through this man or that man. We were told that you were pimped, or we were told that you were a prostitute, or we were told you married a billionaire. That is how you came about your money. How do you even advise people, especially younger girls that are looking up to you? How do you now talk to them? Because they are sitting down thinking, why am I even struggling? Why am I stressing myself? All I need to do is to look for a billionaire to get married to. Or all I need is to look for somebody that can pimp me to a governor. All I need to do is just to look for a rich man and sleep with that person to attain certain financial freedom. This is the repercussion of, such things being peddled on television, and people are watching. These women have daughters that are watching them and seeing every move that they make. I mean, they are supposed to be very proud that their mom is on TV and they are looking up to them because they know how hard she has worked to be in a position that she is. But you turn on the TV and you just see people bickering, people calling each other names, people bringing down people. It's not nice. It's not nice. Caroline was saying that she might not be joining the next season of The Real Housewives because she didn't like that negative working environment. She didn't like the negative vibe she was getting. And to be fair on Caroline, I mean, I don't even think she is just I mean, she's just like the Barbie doll. She wants to look beautiful. She wants to, appear. I mean, she's pretty. Don't get me wrong. She is pretty. So there's nothing wrong with somebody being, how you just blame somebody for being looking beautiful. Like, how do you even beef somebody for being pretty? This is God gifts. This is natural. This is God gift. So yeah, she enhanced her body, but so what? Enhance yours. So I don't get it, to be honest. I just think next season they have to like sign something that would say, don't attack, you know, people, or don't attack families. Just keep kids out of the whole thing. Even if you're talking, that their husbands are not on the show. So I don't even understand why they are always referring to Caroline's husband, ex-husband, Danjuma. Why did your marriage end? What happened? Oh, I know what happened, but tell us about it. I mean, she is no longer married to this man. If she wants to talk about it, she will talk about it. And Laura is just, it's so weird. Honestly, it's just so weird. I don't even know. But Laura is not doing herself any favors by just being miserable. Yeah, she looks, how somebody is going through something and then lashing out to people. I think there's something there. There's something going on that maybe she'll get to talk about in future episode or seasons. But Laura she need therapy. She need therapy. That's all I have to say. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, share, and thank you very much. Bye bye.